Pardon me. Pardon me. Peace to the nation. I hope this morning finds you all well. Uh, my apologies was due to the fact that albeit that I am in a legalized state per se, for lack of a better term, certain things are not necessarily commercial friendly on social media platforms like YouTube. I hope you're all well this morning. I was just thinking, one should think at least 3 times a day, deeply preferentially. And and like in my aforementioned video, my previous video, and I may, if you listen to my videos, and I do so appreciate any subscriber. Matter of fact, if you just so happen to got to this point in the video, I don't usually like to do that. I don't, I do it for other people when I'm working their channels, but just hit like, hit dislike, hit a chat, make a comment, just for the sake of raising my banner up somewhat in the algorithm. YouTube, I call you back. I'm knocking on your office door in the grandiose towers in which you reside because you have so much power, YouTube. You can make a poor, you can make a pauper into a penthouse dweller, from my perspective. Once again, it's back in regards to reused content. Now, reused content is content that's not necessarily created by the uh, the owner of the channel. I guess the patron of the channel which is posted on. Uh, it may or may not have an official copyright on it. But then again, if you've gotten it from another platform, that particular platform, whether it be a Twitter, Instagram, or shoot, Facebook, whomever, they have a copyright in which they place on your material when you plug on to their website. So reuse content, when they speak about reuse content, because I've been my monetization has been denied on YouTube. At least out of the five, no, I'm gonna go ahead. No, one time was for the actual content, maybe twice. At least 3 times out of the 5 times in which I've applied for YouTube monetization, it's been denied due to reuse content. Now the reuse content, what's up, Aaliyah? Smiling fly, person, blue, hold it, pencil, whoopty whoopty plan. Now the reuse content that they hit me for was for my guy, my friend, my brother, Mr. Charleston White. Now, Mr. Charleston White, he has had a difficult um hmm, relationship with these social media platforms like YouTube. The last YouTube he had underneath his name had reached almost 300,000. I know it's a good quarter million. I never seen any type of YouTube award. I didn't see the silver YouTube button. I didn't see the gold YouTube button, but maybe there's something in the rule book and the guidelines that says that you got to be underneath Google AdSense, which is reasonably unfair in my perspective because it's like, well, hell, whether or not Google AdSense did pay y'all, what have you, YouTube or whatever platform, whether or not these platforms do pay you all to put ads on somebody's content, the content in which that person posted drew hundreds, well, thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of eyes to it. But I digress. That's where you cut reuse content is. Reuse content. If I have my page here and I repost, no matter how I edit it or whether I put promotional material or say follow this content creator page, go to this content creator fan page, which also White Facebook fan page, Charles White new Instagram page. They shut down the old one. Here's a new Instagram page. We keeping the numbers going. New merchandise on whoopty whoopty whoop, Mr. Charles, the real CharlestonWhite.com. due to the fact the way that you all YouTube, the way, the ability, and the meticulous nature in which I believe that you have surveyed my account. I don't think that y'all use bots to determine now whether I'd be eligible for monetization. The meticulous way in which you've done that, that you were able to decide that it was reused content, and we're going to deny you this time, and this time. It leads me to know that you have some human eyes. Look, so with those human eyes should be able to see what I, Mr. Nigga, that you, those human eyes would have been able to go see that on the, on, I guess, two of the preceding Mr. Charleston White YouTube channels that I was also an acting moderator. But my question in regards to reused content, and it just even in the space of someone just downloading somebody's video from Facebook or Instagram and putting clips, if not the whole video, up over here, and then putting it on their page for views or likes or whatever. When I play music in the background of my video, they'll tell me, okay, well, there's been a copyright, whoopty whoopty blam on your video. Uh, this does not harm your video, but the person who got the copyright to the content will be receiving revenue from that video. Why? I'm wondering why. So if this happens when I post a Drake, when I'm playing a Drake song, or what's my nigga from Oakland, Larry June. When I'm playing some Larry June or some Currency or whatever in the background of my video, and y'all hit me up and say, well, the artist allows this to be used on here, but they want their little piece of change to go with the view. Why is it that if I was to take Charleston White content and edit it and put promotional material on it and put it back on his page, why is it that won't be that's not treated in the same form of fashion? Now, albeit these content creators aren't tied to any type of a Rock Nation management deal or a UMG music contract or what have you, this, that, and the third, but these are still artists and they still consider the work that they've done as their own property and want to, and I would presume, want to receive some type of revenue or appreciation for the work in which they do. And YouTube being such a large platform in which you are, the omnipotent YouTube powered by Google, being such a powerful platform in which you are reaching so many phases and areas of the earth, you got, I guess America got enough stock in you where they don't feel as if you're just spreading propaganda. Rest in peace, TikTok. I don't know where they gonna ban TikTok. I don't think they gonna ban TikTok, but they may ban TikTok. But YouTube can make you stop saying the definition and defined term for someone to reach the end of their life, whether it be in a violent fashion or whether it just be in a situation where they transpire. The D word, the DEAD. You can't even say DEAD. You can't even. You gotta say grape. Niggas sound like dotards or ertards. Man, maybe you gotta flip the word around. So say I flip word. When you say shit, when you say stuff like that, these are defined terms. How is it that a word can trigger you when the word is something that you have to utilize in state to be seen as a rational person with cognitive abilities and a well presumed grasp on vocabulary? Why is it if you would have to say, well, I believe that this person graped my mama? Graped your mama? Did you get what? The Welch's, bitch? Jam and jelly and juice? But this is what the Zuckerberg gets on stage and say, "Oh, we've been so hard, the fact checkers and the censorship in the past 4 years, the past 4 years, the same party that said that niggas was Russian bots and things of that nature." But don't let me get too far off the reuse to content, YouTube. The reuse content I post, and I worked my way to build my platform up to where a lot of people see my platform. So if I see someone who has talent on a lower platform, or even someone who has talent on a higher platform, and I believe that my audience would broaden their appearance and exposure on the platform. Why is it that I would have to receive some form of punishment, not from the person whose content in which I reposted, but from the platform in which I posted the content on and gotten a monumentous amount of views from? The platform, YouTube, there's people clicking on your site. And for the content maker, hey, that guy's been seen a few 10,000, maybe 100,000 times. That's why I come on YouTube and I say that you guys play favorites. I think, oh, it's like, clearly, according to Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook was playing favorites with the liberal left wing uh, Democrat Party people. And just in time for folks like myself to lose all interest in the Democratic Party, especially during the Barack Obama administration. Make it hard. You make it hard for certain people. That's the way I see it. I know that you guys make it harder than an MFer for me. I feel as if I read enough books. I don't feel as if I sound like someone who has a mouthful of marbles when I'm talking to you on here. Uh, Seemingly, if you do have platforms and you post content up and someone sees it, they'll come on and say something of a negative, say something negative about it. If they don't say nothing good about it, they say something negative about it. You look at your and they give these social media sites, Facebook included, and definitely YouTube. I think Almighty Google YouTube powered by Google for the ability to have a YouTube studio and analyze the numbers in which you have for me. But still, I think that things, even if you have this openness and you allow us to see all this, there's still though he who has the gold makes the rules, and the puppet master knows which string to pull next. But hey, I digress. I got some folks talking to me on here. Skylar, my name is Skylar. What kind of freshwater fish you want to me to look up for my 50-gallon, and what kind of freshwater fish in my grip, and what kind of fish do you want me to look up on my phone? I'm go put some koi, put some of them Japanese koi fish in your pond there, pimping Skylar. I think they look very beautiful. I like those Japanese, the colors of those Japanese koi goldfish, and I didn't think they get as big as they got. I saw some. I was still a painter in Nashville, Tennessee. That was some of the freest time. It's like I was working around the plantation. I was just a spot help on it. It wasn't like I was just directly on the plantation. When I was kind of an independent contractor painting, doing construction painting. Um, I saw we did a project. We painted wealthy people house. My man Cut. Quality is first painting, Nashville, Tennessee. You Google it. Quality is first painting. If you need something done in Nashville, Tennessee, quality is first painting. On time color, get you straight. But we used to like $1 million properties and shit. I went outside. This woman, her back. Oh man, it was a doctor. I think I think it was in the Bellevue of out there by Green Hills Mall. Them rich folks out that way, man. That shit was so beautiful. Get you some of that koi fish, Skylar. But with that being said, I just came on here to pop my top and talk my ish. Reuse content, YouTube. You won't tell me which one. Just point out which ones you want me to take down. You don't have to deny me and make me wait 3 more months. And it's my I don't steal. Once upon a time, and I never stole computer shit. I guess in the days of LimeWire and all that good stuff. I don't steal people creative property in intention to repropertize. You know, once upon a time I used to DJ. I guess you would be profiting off of somebody creative idea. If you, but it is not my intention to defraud any content creator. YouTube. So when you put on you said it's reused content, and you deny my ability to further myself on your platform and maybe even outside your platform. No one wants to be confined into one space. YouTube, you're a glorious stepping stone, if not an upper echelon, to where some folks may meet their ultimate epitome. I just want to shake and bake, hustle and bustle up in here with it. You know, I have to do my talking. I do my talking. I'm not good with the reading the comments, and my comments are really, really small. The other point, I got old man, big ass letters on that shit. For the niggas, for the nigga with for the old nigga with the poor nigga eyes. I identify as nigga by the way you too. It's I'm not offended. It's all in your energy. You could call me a fuzzy white bunny, but it's also in the way in which you fuzzy white bunny. Now, if you nigga, I don't like the tone in which you call me bunny, sir. But I'd be a nappy head, happy ass nigga, man. And even happy if I get a better understanding, if I could get some direct communication. I know YouTube University is there. They tell me what it is, what it is, what it is. I'm just not understanding though. It's like, well, geez, if this is this person, the content in which they own, and you know they're getting benefit out of this person reposting their content and putting their content up and telling about who this person is. Look into my eyes and tell me what it is you see. YouTube, what is it, YouTube, you see in me? Where you think that it's unfair, you think it's just, well, you think it's fair, I guess you say. You will believe that a person of my moral turpitude and articulation. Don't y'all white folks like articulation? I don't know. Might be Asian folks in Google that Google power, well, YouTube power by Google, but hey man, March 29th. It would be nice though when y'all say reuse content and you keep on denying me for one, two, three, maybe four times, that you be like, well, this is the reuse content, this and this and this and this. Do I have to delete it? If I delete everything and you know, if I hide everything, it's going to end up taking away the hours. Now I done fucked around and got about 300, 400 hours in the past. If I knew Mm, 200 or 300, 400 hours in the past couple of weeks around, and I only need four. I'd have put a little bit more ambition and gumption into reaching my goal. But once upon a time, it seemed as if you had a little toggle on me, uh, YouTube powered by Google. Seem like all these little apps that be tied in with Google, like with the Facebook app, the Instagram app, you know, and then they got to the point where Zuckerberg and they had to get on stage and say that they was fucking with him about the fact checking and making sure that the right the right left message got out. Skylar, get you some of them Japanese gold koi fish. Nigga Nation and that peace and love to y'all. Holler at y'all next go round. All right, you did, you did, you did, you did, you did, you did. Get that out the way. Get that out the way.